dedicate this song to all lovers in the world.
Hi, welcome to Getting It All Out. Well, we attempt to get it all out there. We thank you for joining us on this awesome Mississippi day. We have a great show in store for you. But first things first, legalities. Audience discretion is advised. Adult language and adult content is ahead. We do not own the rights to any music played on the podcast. The views and opinions expressed are solely those of the podcast panel and no one else. And with that being said, sit tight while we pour our tea. Got visions? See Vision Enterprise 20 LLC, where they work to make dreams a reality. Work on Me Therapeutic Massage LLC, working to keep you in motion. Poke Lawn Services, where beautiful lawns don't appear by themselves. We'll be right back with our show.
And welcome back to Getting It All Out. And tonight, are you ready? I said, are you ready? I don't think you're ready.
We ready.
We ready. Okay. It says, tonight's topic is, should you go through your significant other's things? Hell no. Should you go through? Y'all say it for the podcast. Okay. And we do have a special guest tonight. We do. A special guest, special to me. Appreciate you coming, stopping by and sharing with us. We have Mo Truth. Give a shout out, Mo Truth. Welcome, Mo Truth.
Thank you for having me. Let's get it.
Absolutely. And you know we got the rest of the team, but we have JL7. JL7 is back in the house. Okay, it's not a square. Yes, indeed. Okay, so tonight's topic, should you go through your significant other's thing? Let me give you the definition so nobody be what?
Confused or bewildered.
Absolutely. Definition of snooping: to investigate or look around furtively in an attempt to find out something, especially information about someone's private affairs. Invasion of privacy, which the American government also do as well. But I'm just kidding now. I'm kidding American government.
No, but you not, because y'all do.
But you do. Invasion of privacy, a situation in which someone fails to respect a person's right to keep certain personal information from being known. All right. Woo! Feeling pretty good. Different type of ways your significant other is going through your things. Snooping through your cell phone, your emails, your text, social media, and personal belongings. Even your tablet. Don't be going through nobody's tablets, y'all.
Or nobody mail.
Okay.
Nobody purse.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody car.
Pockets.
Nobody gym bag.
Nobody notebook.
They sock drawer. Okay. Filing cabinet.
It's real stuff that's
Safe.
Okay. It says, reasons why snooping isn't good. Okay, let me repeat that. Y'all didn't hear me when I said that. Reasons why snooping isn't good in a relationship. It didn't say it was good, it said it wasn't. Okay? Let me give you some reasons. You don't trust yourself. It said you don't trust yourself. It didn't say you didn't trust your partner. That's what it said. That's what I heard. Did you heard? Did everybody heard?
Yes, I heard.
I said you don't trust yourself. If you are the snooper, this could mean you lack trust in yourself. Psychologist and neuromarketing strategist Michelle Pavia states, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, states, in snooping, we are actually feeling like we're not enough. When someone looks through their partner's text messages, emails, notebooks, etc., they're worried that they're not enough and feel the need to search for validation.
That's fast.
Have confidence in thyself. Okay? Snooping is a gateway behavior. Woo! Didn't they say weed is a gateway to other drugs?
It is.
It's not. Let me make the announcement. It is not.
We can debate it. It is.
It is not.
We're gonna
Your
debate that.
mind is your gateway into other
We're gonna
things.
debate that.
Selling is your gateway to doing drugs.
Yeah, agree.
Snooping is a gateway behavior to stalking. You done turned into a whole psycho. My goodness. Relationship expert April Mansana states, looking through someone's text leads to stalking. It might start out with text, but it can lead to other things later. It starts off with a joint. It did not lead to anything else.
It'll lead to meth and heroin.
Snooping always brings pain. There is no innocent snooping. It is a never positive outcome from snooping. When you snoop, it's a major problem that you don't trust your partner. Two things happen when you snoop through your partner's things. You either find something incriminating, which is what you were looking for, but it won't make you feel any better, or you find nothing at all, and you're left feeling like they either did a good job in hiding it or feeling guilty for invading your partner's privacy. Listen, it's just nothing good in bringing pain to yourself. You just inflicted pain on yourself. You're the bad guy. If you feel compelled to snoop, you're acting from fear, doubt, insecurity, and distrust. You become the terrible person in this equation. The moment you snoop, you become untrustworthy.
Repeat that line. Repeat that line.
I love to repeat. I love to repeat.
Please.
The moment you snoop, you become untrustworthy.
She done blow you up.
It leads to misunderstandings. Snooping breaks the level of trust that is important in relationships. While snooping, you may not read the entire conversation and jump to conclusion. You assume. What does assuming do?
Make an ass of you.
There it is.
And me.
It's easy to misinterpret what you read if you are already expecting betrayal. That means you're really not reading what's on that paper. You're really reading what's in your head.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you want to be right. Sometimes things do not need to be kept from you, such as your partner wanting to surprise you with a gift, or for your birthday or a romantic getaway. Snooping can cause paranoia and anxiety. Once you get in the habit of snooping, you may fall into a cycle of finding issues where none exist. That's what I need to repeat.
Please
Once
do. I was
you
going to say
get
that. I was going to say
in the habit of snooping, you may fall into a cycle of finding issues where none exist. Lack of communication. Snooping is often an issue of lack of communication between you and your significant other. So we're going to stop right there and we're going to get into it and we're going to talk about it. And as always, we always let our guests go first. So, more truth. What you got? Reasons why snooping isn't good in a relationship. Hit me with it.
Alright, so snooping, if it's not good for you, it ain't good for me. So, if you're going through my phone, going through my emails, going through my text, I just take that as it's okay for me to do it to you.
Okay.
And if that's where we at, then that's where we at. But if you ain't got nothing to hide, then I ain't got nothing to hide. So, I don't know.
I love it. That's what's up. No truth cleared that up. If you do it, I'm doing it. Yes, sir. What you got for me? You bad as shit.
I'm strongly against snooping. I think it's pointless because, you know, once you result to that, the trust is gone, and without trust, you have no relationship. And 9 times out of 10, when you snoop and you find whatever it is you're looking for, 9 times out of 10, you don't end the relationship. So it was pointless. You're right, you're not going nowhere. So what was the point of that? And for me, my mother always said, whatever you do in the dark will come to the light. So whatever you're doing behind my back is going to come out eventually. So I've never been a fan of snooping. So that's what I got on that.
All right. What you got for me? K&L.
Oh, I'm not laughing tonight. Listen, we're just going to piggyback off of more truth. It's not about hiding. It's just some things you just don't need to know about me. Those things that you don't need to know about me, that's between me and God. That's between me and God. If you find something, okay, you brought yourself, you inserted yourself into that knowledge. What you gonna do after you get the information? You ain't gonna do well.
Nowhere.
You ain't gonna. What can you do?
Yeah.
My question is, I always have a question. Why are you snooping? Why is you going through my shit?
What you looking for?
What are you expecting to find? That's all I got right now.
So basically, you're saying just mind your damn business.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Well,
y'all in a relationship, so you can't say that.
Oh, I can say that. I can say that.
Mind the business that minds you. If it ain't no problem, we ain't got no issues.
I understand.
You know
No, that's what JL7 said. I'm saying mind your own business. That's what I'm
But
saying.
the thing is, what are they looking for?
Right.
Exactly. What are you looking for?
So,
What are you expecting to find? Why is you even looking?
exactly.
If your meal ain't never late,
Come on now.
if your clothes is ironed,
Come on.
folded at the end of the bed, waiting for you to put them on.
Come on.
If your bath is ready, your shower is ready, and you get good, all the time. What else is you looking for?
Well, hell.
What's the reason for your snooping? Right about it. There's a dog named Snoopy, but he ain't snooping. Okay. And he got all the pills. What you got for him? DJ Vine.
I'm totally against snooping, but I will say that if you just happen to be cleaning up and they leave something out, and and they know you're gonna clean up, and you just something happened to catch your eye, then okay, you live here. I'm gonna look at it if it catch my eye, but that's because I'm about to put it in an appropriate place.
Yeah, that ain't Snoop. That's clean.
But if it's in a locked drawer, a locked safe,
Anything locked, that's clean. And we don't want you to find out
that's
what it is.
totally wrong. Do not do that because you don't trust yourself and you do become the bad guy. And it is a toxic behavior that could be addictive. No one wants to have stalker tendencies, and I don't want my other half to have stalker tendencies. So snooping is bad. That's all I got.
Okay. So we on who?
TT.
TT. Okay, well, TT is like this. First of all, don't put your trust in man, put your trust in God. And the reason why I say that is because we are born into what? Sin. And we shaped in what? Iniquity. So that's already a gift. You know what I'm saying? When you're looking for perfect, you ain't gonna find it. This is going to get that up in your head. It's nobody perfect. We can strive to be that, but we are not. Another thing is, like she was saying, now if you got it out, you got it laying around. That's what I call whatever's done in the dark. Will come to the light. That's what it is. Now, Snooping, I'm not about to inflict pain on myself. That's just, listen, cut all the snooping and just go ahead and cut it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and put the noose around your neck and, you know what I'm saying, and jump off the chair. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're doing. If you go looking for it and you find it, you thought that on yourself. Then you give him ammunition. What you say? Oh, let me repeat myself in case you didn't hear me. You give that other person, him or her, the ammunition. Because what are they going to do? When you bring it to them, they ain't going to be focused on the fact that they got caught up. They're going to be focused on the fact of what?
Stupid.
You going through my shit? How you going through my shit? Okay, so you done brought on a whole other bucket of worms, you know what I'm saying, that you ain't even have time to think about the process. Because that's where their mind's going to go. They ain't even no longer respecting the fact that they done messed over on them. The only thing they focus on is, you going through my stuff here? You literally sitting there going through my stuff. Okay, so now you got to get out of that argument. You know what I'm saying? So then what you found, it ain't got no more value to it. It don't even matter no more. Because you done brought it. But see, when it comes to the right and you didn't go looking for it, say you just out driving. You know what I'm saying? You and the kid going somewhere. Oops, you spot him. Now he done told you he wanted to shoot off. But he over here at the car wash with the little young honey. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, well, you don't even wash my car. I see your dad driving on that. What you gonna do? Pull in. Okay? It's there before you. He ain't got no argument. He coming up to you stuttering. Don't even worry about it, buddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm all good. So you already know your stuff gonna be on the porch or at the end of the road. Ain't gotta be no surprise. Oh, more truth.
I mean, but why would you pull up to somebody Why would you pull up and then show out? Why?
No, I'm not gonna show out. I didn't say I was pulling him to show out.
Yeah, you
I
said
just
he's gonna come to you
I'm
stuttering.
He gonna come to me stuttering. I'm gonna pull in. It's a car wash.
No, he
It's free to the public.
ain't gonna come to
It
you
ain't.
stuttering.
Oh yeah, he
No.
is. If
What he gonna do,
love
Mo
you,
True?
It depends.
Okay, what he gonna do
It
then? You
depends on-
you a man. Go
Okay,
ahead.
It depends on the if it's the first time you called him.
yeah, the first
If the
time.
first time you called him,
Mhm.
he finna flip it on you. You crazy now. Oh, you crazy. It ain't about what you saw, it ain't about what you did. You crazy now. If it's the second time, he finna make you crazier to everybody.
Hey.
He need the public on his side.
Okay,
That's
Mo
fine.
True.
That's fine.
You can be.
Just blow. All you gotta do is just blow. If you see him, if you caught him out there rubbing on somebody at the car wash and all this stuff, you ain't gotta put on no show, especially if it's the first time.
I ain't
It ain't gonna
Hey,
it's not gonna be no show.
But you didn't hear what she said. She said, when you get home, your stuff gonna be on the porch. That ain't showing out. That ain't showing out. That ain't showing out.
Listen, he gonna listen. Make me crazy. I'll play that. You right? I'm
You
gonna
did
agree
that.
with you. I'm crazy. I'm crazy.
Your stuff still gonna be on
There
the
you go.
porch.
I'm crazy
When you
with
get
your
there.
First
shit
time.
on the curb.
First
You know
time.
what I'm saying? First time, last time, second time, third time. What is the old saying go? With that being said, we're gonna kick it to a break and we'll be right back. I'm just getting juicy. All right, DJ Dot, take us to it, bro.
Alrighty then. As we all continue to weather the storm of COVID-19, lately Mississippi has been dealing with hurricane weather. And with that being said, we would like to send prayers to the West Coast, who are now dealing with devastating wildfires. And no matter where you are in this world and what storm you're trying to weather, be safe out there. Postmortem shout out to Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She made history once again for being the first woman and Jewish person to lie at state at the U.S. Capitol. An even bigger shout out to the women of Congress from all parties that lined the steps of the Capitol, showing appreciation for all that she has done for the female gender. We here at GIO are all about inspiring and empowerment, and definitely women empowerment. So with that being said, it was very inspiring to see that, and we thank you. So baby, just tell me. I never asked before, but right now I don't know what to do. Questions you deserve. Give me answers that I need. Intuition telling me. I just have a good feeling.
Yeah. Let me leave off with where TC left off at. You know what I'm saying? You can make me crazy. I'll be crazy. You can make me crazy. It don't matter. Just as long as you come pick up your stuff. And you ain't got no problems. You ain't got no plans. You ain't got to argue. It ain't got to be no discussion. You have shown me where your love, lie. And I ain't mad at you. Don't let it lie with her. Now, having said that part, it's because you got caught on your own. Now, if we're in a relationship and that female happened to call me to tell me that you've been with her for over a year, y'all got, this situation going on. Now, that's where it's going to get different. What I'm going to tell that female is, boo, you gave him an ultimatum, didn't you? You told him it was time for him to choose between me and him. And guess who he chose? He had to choose me. Because if you was that concerned about him cheating on you or being with you, it wouldn't have took you no whole year to contact me. What you done was messed up. So you waiting on me to get mad at him, put him out of the house, and you hoping he'll come to you. No, dude, that's between you and him. You need to take that up with him. You don't need to be calling me. You need to be calling him. You need to be letting him know. Because, see, that was done in the street. You don't get to disrupt the home.
That's right.
And why can I say that? Because, see, I done been there and I done that already. I'm good on that note. So that's a different ball game than me pulling up on you and see you loved up and you hugged up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, that's I done been replaced. I done missed the, what you call it, KML, from cheating. I done missed the what?
A red flag.
No, not a red flag. when a man cheat on you, that means there's something missing. What you
It's
say?
that unmet need. There you go.
I done missed that unmet need, so you done moved on to better likeness, and I wish you and her the best. That's the difference in it. But you over here,
Now where you snooping at? But that's cheating though.
Yeah,
where
that's cheating.
you snooping at? How'd you find that out? How'd
I
you find
rolled up
out?
on him. I said whatever's done in the dark.
That ain't snooping, ladies.
No, that's not.
No, that's
No,
not
we just got a little off subject.
No, we didn't. We need off subject. Let me go
I just
explain
want to
to
know
you.
where she going.
When you snoop, when you go looking for something,
That's what I'm talking about.
you bring pain to yourself.
Right.
But when you're not looking and happen to
Just
Come about
see
it.
something
And you got more power.
that's supposed to be secretive, then okay,
And everybody else was on point with me. Everybody else seen what I was talking about. You don't have
Well, let me
to
just go and clear up something else.
It's my point.
Let's go
ahead on.
and clear this up right here. The Bible even says, is you ready?
Mm-hmm. You ready?
Debate thou cause with thy neighbor himself, and discover not. Discover not a secret
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to another.
Mm-hmm.
That means don't go looking for nothing. Because how is you going to discover something if you ain't looking for something? So if God says not to go looking to discover a secret of another person, then what does that mean?
Don't do it.
Don't go looking.
Don't go snooping.
Don't go snooping. Because it's only going to bring you pain, and then with that knowledge, you just learned of somebody's infirmities, their weaknesses. And everybody here, all of us sitting around on this podcast, knows that each one of us have weaknesses that we don't want nobody else to know about. We don't even want, if we even got a problem with something or someone, that's not something we want others to know. But when you go looking for it and you find it, then now you know, and you probably gonna confide in somebody else, and they gonna know, and then after a while it's gonna be a community or a village, and they're not gonna be raising no kids because they're gonna be talking about you, knowing that they got weaknesses of their own, but they want to put yours out there because in some way, human beings, that's all that's on this planet, other than animals, we are fixated on, I'm so much better than you because I don't have that problem. I'm so much better than you because I don't have that weakness. I'm so much better than you that you got this going on in your life. But let me tell you something. Trouble comes to us all. My dad preached a sermon and said time and chance happens to everybody. There's going to be a time and place for everything, and everything has its place, including secrets. When you go and look and try to break a secret, you are taking away the armor of discretion. We're trying to be discreet about this thing. We ain't trying to be all open and willy-nilly. We're trying to be secretive. We're trying to be discreet about some things about us. Like I said at the beginning, you don't need to know all of the things that's going on with me. You just need to know that we good. That's all you need to know. We good. I still got your back. We good. But when you go looking for stuff, then this is the kicker right here. It ain't so much of you going to snoop, but it's the misinterpretation that you find when you go snooping is the problem.
But it says it right here in the research, okay? You know, you got to ask yourself, okay, why are you snooping? Are you trying to snoop because you're really concerned that I could be stepping out on you? Or are you trying to cover up what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? That's where it comes down to. A lot of times when people go snooping and they're trying to find something, I'm going to find the ammunition before she do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to fire the first shot before she do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make a problem where there is no problem. You know what I'm saying? Only because of what I'm doing. Because that's according to the psychologists, you know what I'm saying, the neuromarketing people, you know, as they say, it's statistics. If you get in the whole statistic area, that, you know, it's a look at yourself. You know, you don't have faith enough in yourself. You don't have belief enough in yourself that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing and that person is happy. So you want to go create a problem that there is no problem. Like I said, it's a difference in me going to inflict the pain upon myself. You know what I'm saying? Then
be out minding your own business.
Yeah,
walk up on it.
You know what I'm saying? It is really a difference. I'm not gonna go looking for it. I don't care what's in your phone. I don't care what you texting her. I don't listen. It ain't even gotta be no hurt. However it goes, long as you take care of home. Am I taking care of it? That's what I'm looking at her. All my bills are being paid. Am I getting those relations? You know what I'm saying? That I want in the late night hours or the early hours or the early mornings or whatever. If all of that is being taken care of, what you do in the street need to remain in the street. See, back in the day, old people knew how to. It's these little young new whippersnappers who want to be all modern.
But it ain't all about cheating. The snooping ain't all about cheating.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
they kept it away from Big Mama. They kept it away from the big house. He explained to her, hey, you see that house right there? You better not go near it. You see her in the store. You better put your groceries in the buggy and turn around and go and leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
But don't steal the groceries. Don't steal the groceries.
No, that's why I said put your groceries in the buggy and go ahead and leave. Leave that there. Don't even worry about that shopping cart. That's where they got workers. They can put that food back up. What you need to do is just run. But what I'm saying, are we saying it's okay to cheat? No. You shouldn't cheat. You should be fulfilled in. If you are not fulfilled in your relationship, be single. Period. When you single, you can do whatever.
Truth, you got something to
But
add?
look,
You got
the biggest problem with all of that is people are sloppy.
Yeah. That's
Lazy.
what I'm saying.
Like, damn, if you're gonna be with me, care enough about me to be good at cheating.
That's what I just got.
Come on, did y'all hear Mo Truth? Let him say that one
Speak
more.
speak some more truth up in there. Speak some more truth up in there.
I'm just saying, just care enough to be good at it.
Yeah. Now drop the mic.
Stop half-ass cheating.
Right. But now you know that's a whole nother subject.
Okay, well
It
get on.
is, but even then,
The men get caught, not the women.
We don't get no. That ain't true. That ain't true. Women get caught
but this
too.
is-
Women get caught too.
but look, I'm talking to everybody. Even if you're
Male or
snooping,
female.
if I'm snooping and I find something, if I'm looking through your phone and I find something, first thing I'm gonna do is be mad at myself because I can't believe I'm looking through your phone.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna get pissed off because I found something and you were sloppy enough not to hide it. So we both gonna be mad. Cause now I look at you different because I'm like, she don't even care enough to hide this. Look at this. I'm disgusted. This is ridiculous.
Oh my goodness. No,
I'm not looking through nothing. I'm not looking through nowhere. If you leave it there, it's there. If you touch my phone bill, you better be ready to pay the bill.
I'm say it again.
And if we ain't doing that, then you stay over there on yours. I'm gonna stay over here on mine and read about cheating. Read about sleeping because you done disrespected me bad.
Okay. What I said. Okay, so we're into what to do if you catch your significant other snooping. It says remain calm. Find out the source of your partner's mistrust. Understanding your partner's insecurity. To snoop through someone else's things is a sign of insecurity. If your partner has cheated on you in the past, try to understand why and how your partner feels. Ask them their reasons for snooping. According to life coach Khalid Rogers, that is a great opportunity to be honest with each other about boundaries, expectations, and insecurities. Talk it out. Address the snooping head on, but in a non-accusatory tone. According to psychologist and dating expert Dr. Jennifer Rose, everyone has a different definition of privacy, and this may bring a conversation about boundaries. Question yourself. Snooping is a major trust issue, and for some, it's not forgivable. Dating expert Noah Van Hodgman says, first you should ask yourself if you have anything to hide. If you have something to hide, is the problem with your partner or you?
That's good. We gonna have more.
Okay, so let's go around. DJ Vibe, hit me with it. What to do if you catch your partner looking through your thing?
I do agree to stay calm. Try to talk about things, don't argue. And it is a great opportunity to discuss boundaries and expectations and insecurities, but don't wait till you're deep into the relationship to decide you want to discuss those boundaries and those expectations and those insecurities. Discuss that before you move in together. Discuss that before you're exclusive, to get all that out the way before then. And most of all, just talk. Don't argue. Especially don't argue if, you have skeletons in your own closet that might creep out. So don't
And
argue.
we all have them. We all have skeletons, just like we all have sin and come short.
Each and every day.
Every day. Every day. Piggyback off of DJ Vibe. Not only you supposed to have those things already discussed before you enter into a relationship, doing those things when you have sat down and already said, look, I have nothing to hide. Okay? If there is something you want to ask me, and trust that I will tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. If I say I have a need that you have not met, I'm going to be honest about that. We all do things and get caught up in things that appear to be something when it's not. And when you go off appearance, misunderstandings come, confusion comes, an argument, because by that time you're not going to be calm. You're not going to be calm because you're sitting there trying to figure out, why is you going through my day? Yeah. Not that I have anything to hide, but if it's anything, any question you have for me, ask me. Allow me to answer it. And if you think I'm lying, or you catch me lying, or you find out that I have lied, then you got a reason. But until you get that reason, you should not be snooping for any reason. You should have enough trust in your relationship, male or female, to go to your person. Because, like the research said, you got an insecurity. Mm-hmm. So that means you hadn't been completely honest with the partner or the spouse. So why haven't you been completely honest? Why weren't you confident enough to ask the question? I tell the truth whether it hurt or not, because I think it's better that you feel that hurt and we work on it than me to lie and you find out on down the road. You know, that's just going to create a bigger problem. Right. It's just going to create a bigger problem. Kicking it back to
All right. What you got for me, JL7?
So for me, I've been in this exact situation where my privacy was violated. Gentleman actually put an app on my phone where he mirrored my phone. He was able to see everything that I do.
What? You must be serious about you.
Well, me and a couple more others, and that's the point I'm making.
Stalker
When
tendency.
you got to use them kind of tactics, it's all about control. You know what I mean? You're trying to control that situation. You got so many other situations going on. Conversations didn't help. Me telling him I felt violated didn't help. He wouldn't even admit to it. And he could tell me a conversation word for word that I had on the phone.
He wasn't sloppy.
No, he wasn't sloppy.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. I'll get to it. Go ahead.
So, with that being said, after countless conversations, it took me taking the phone to get the app taken off. I couldn't get him to take it off on his own.
And how did you do that?
I just took it to the cell phone company. I knew he had some kind of app on my phone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I knew he had some kind of app on my phone, and I had to go get it.
How did you discover he had that app on your phone?
Because he could tell me word for word phone
The conversations that you done had before you got home.
Text messages. He could locate me. Like I could be
In Timbuktu?
and here he come.
That's real talk.
And that's real talk.
My
Like,
old marriage.
TT was, she was right there with me through it. Could tell me what I was wearing, could tell me what she was wearing. Would pop up on us just anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And we looking like,
That is
Where did
toxic.
you come from?
where did you come from, But no matter how much you talk, no matter what, it didn't change nothing. He didn't own it. He didn't try to change anything. His only excuse was because of what I'm doing. Well, I know you're talking to this person. I know you're talking to that person. Well, I'm probably talking to him because you're a little too controlling. You're doing too much.
Right.
Yo, snooping can push somebody in the arms of somebody else.
Yeah. That's,
You know what I mean?
that's true.
You just gotta know when to hold up and when to fold up.
And know when to walk away and know when to run.
Okay, that was running.
And I
Okay.
ran.
Yeah, that was stalker tendencies. More true.
Even then,
Even then.
your situation, he was sloppy. He was sloppy.
Tell her how you was
He
sloppy.
had all the information, and it just could not contain
Couldn't
himself.
hold it.
He could not contain himself.
Hold that thought right there. Let me read this. It said a talebearer reveals secrets, but he that is of a faithful spirit concealeth the matter.
See what I'm talking about? That right there. He was so happy. He found a little bit of information.
Sustain,
He found a
counselor.
little bit of information, and
That
he was
talebearer
so
mean tap
damn
tail.
happy. He couldn't wait to throw it at him. Sloppy. Stupid.
I agree with you.
Stupid.
I like him.
This is why.
Couldn't wait to pull up.
This is why. This is the difference. This is the difference. Ladies, listen. Give yourself some credit. Stop all this snooping and crazy stuff. Y'all don't ask questions unless y'all already know the answer.
Right.
We are the dumb ones.
Did y'all hear that? He said
We will ask 30 questions. We ain't listening to your answer. We just bombarding you with questions. Cause we trying to frustrate you to make you mad, upset, sad, cry, whatever. As soon as we get you emotional, we feel like we won. Most of the time we wrong. But that's all we trying to do is get you emotional. He went through all that, putting apps on the phone, reading through text messages and conversations for what?
Pulling up.
For what?
For what? What was the end state? What was the end state? You did all that for what?
To lose.
Added an extra $10 on your phone bill for what?
To say that your ass was crazy.
That's it.
So you gotta go to AT&T and let everybody know that this man is a damn fool.
Right.
He done hacked my phone and put an app on my phone.
He has stalker
Yeah,
tendencies.
he has stalker tendencies. But the two go hand in hand. If you find out the secret, you gon' tell it.
Hit me to a break, DJ Dot.
What's up, my Mississippians? SEC football kicks off the first day with the University of Mississippi playing the Florida Gators in Oxford, Mississippi, and Mississippi State playing LSU. What a great way to start out the college football season. Let's get it. Be safe and have a great season. We'll be back with our show.
Well, this is where I'm at. 9 times out of 10, I've already told you what's a problem.
Right.
Now it's up to you to listen and pay attention and do something about it. 9 times out of 10, everything I came to hit you with before I even took it to this extra mile or this extra step fell on their feet. So when you go snooping and find out what you find that I'm cheating, damn it, you didn't know that. You didn't know that back 3, you know what I'm saying, years ago when I kept telling you, I'm tired of this, baby. I'm tired of that, boo. You ain't doing this, baby. You ain't, listen, real talk. You only gonna keep telling a person so long
That's
until
right.
you like, okay, man, listen here. You know, and I even gave the benefit of the doubt. I even come up with the suggestion, hey, let's just separate for a while. You know what I'm saying? You need a little space. I need a little space. I need a little breather. You need a little breather. We need to come back, regroup this thing and see if this is where we need to be. You weren't even going for that. Okay, well, y'all tell me, everybody who's listening, chime in. Go to the Enterprise 20 LLC.com and chime in. What you gonna do if I keep coming to you? If I keep telling you, what's my next step? Ladies, this go for you too. A guy ain't gonna keep telling you the same stuff over and over. I can keep coming to bed, baby, with that mask on your face.
Right.
Man, I'm good with your pimples. Just go on to wear the pimples. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Just wear them alone.
right. Because who you really out there trying to impress? Who you really trying to look good for? Because if you get a man down the aisle, that means that man accepts you. He accepts you cycle and all, mood swings and all. You know what I'm saying? You know how hard you had to work to get on that bended knee. Don't play. You know what I'm saying? So that means he already accepted you. But here you come to bed with that woolly gown on. You know what I'm saying?
That flannel. Y'all put that flannel up.
Then you talking about, hold
Get you some no-kinis.
Hold you. It feel like we in the desert. How many times we done told you that if you ain't studied, you in your feelings? You know what I'm saying?
Please
Because a lot of times, let me tell y'all what we do, ladies. We keep listening to our girlfriend. And because she miserable, she gonna make you good.
Miserable.
She gonna create you ain't even got no problem with your man. Your man doing all the stuff. But while you on the phone listening to her and her man acting a fool, all of a sudden, you mad at your man, he don't even know why. He coming in the bed like, hey, tonight, babe. You put the kids to bed. You like, nah, touch me and get cut. You like, wait a minute. What just happened? So, if it get to that point where you gotta sleep through my stuff, is it not pretty much already over?
It is.
Really? It's pretty much.
It is. Because how can you trust them after that?
Come on, but I'm saying,
done.
You're going through severe.
It is
you're
over.
Going through severe, drastic steps. Hold on.
I'm trying to clarify something in your face.
Hold on. Let me get it all out.
But this is what I'm saying. He's going through severe, drastic measures. That means it has been an unmet need for a while for him to even think he has to go through them drastic measures. And JL7, you said yourself, you got friends. You right. Because why? I'm tired of you. You stalking, you popping up where you shouldn't be popping up at. You know what I'm saying? It goes to show that you don't trust me. So why would I not stop talking to my male friends when you showing me that you retarded? You showing me you done ate the retarded clone meat. You pushing me more to them than away from me. From the unmet need. But what you want to add to my thought, boo?
So what I was going to ask is, where are in the process are you when you leave? Once you catch them snooze on it, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. If it gets to that point, it does not start off with you snooping, because if you was boyfriend and girlfriend, and he was stupid and you married him, who the is?
Yeah, no, okay, but so my situation was different. The snooping started before I even realized it. The snooping started when we were just dating.
Okay,
And that's a red flag right there.
I didn't find out about it until after we got serious. I didn't
Well,
know.
what did you do after you found out?
It was over with after I
Okay,
found
see what
out.
I'm saying? It's over.
But no, but that's what my point is. My point is, when you get, okay, this thing has been saying all the time that there's an underlying message into you snoop.
Yeah.
Nobody wake up one day and become somebody else.
Right.
It's an underlying message. When you get to the point that you feel like you gotta go through my safe, you gotta go through my gym bag, you gotta go through my phone, my emails, and my text, it is already something that has transpired for you to get there. And what is that? That I done told you over and over. How did you come in here at 12 o'clock? Want me to toot it up, guy. Yo, listen, what you find as trash is another man's treasure. Yeah. What you putting down and forgetting about, somebody else will be happy to pick it up and take care of it. When you get tired of saying it, that's where snooping come in at.
Right.
Okay?
In
If you
marriage
don't
situations,
agree,
I agree.
marriage, girlfriend, boyfriend, it don't matter. When you get to the point of it had to be something bothering them
Right, and let me
for them
capitalize.
to have that distrust enough to think they got to go through putting an app on your phone.
Right, and so let me add to that. So
Mhm.
sometimes that situation ain't got nothing to do with their partner. It's their own personal insecurity.
Right.
Maybe they don't
Right.
feel like they good enough for that woman. Maybe they don't feel like
That's
they're
in the
big enough
research. Was that not in the
Yeah.
research?
But that's what we say.
Yeah.
It's an underlying message.
It is.
Whether it's their own insecurity, whether it's because they slacking in the load, so they think you out there searching for something else, but at the same time, they putting that pressure on you. Are you not sitting there defending yourself? Are you not sitting there saying, dude, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Dude, we good. And hear all the phone calls you want to hear, or this and that. You telling them that are unmet need, and if they don't hear, what you gonna do?
Eventually, get out.
So if somebody, what if you catch somebody snooping and they apologize and like, can a conversation not be had and y'all go back to try to fix it, or
No, it's done.
you catch them snooping, they automatically snoop?
It's done.
Well, it depends.
Okay, wait a minute. Let this youngest one of the group answer. Because I really want to hear this. Go ahead.
It's over. It's done. It's done.
First time.
First time is because if you do it the first time, you're gonna do it again.
Yeah.
I can't trust that after that time you're not gonna do it again.
But what if he come to you and say, babe, I was tripping. I got some stuff I'm dealing with. If you help me through it, this is that and the other.
No,
What if
he should have led with that before he snooped.
He should have brought that to
Concerns. Yeah.
He should have moved. That's why the communication is key.
me. And what have I been sitting here saying?
And Mo, how old you is?
I'm 42.
How old you is back then?
26.
Oh, no.
No, but what I'm saying is,
I'm just thinking y'all just
when
thinking
you
it y'all.
first get into a relationship, they not snooping.
Right. They're not.
It is something, this research has told you that it is something that has had to take place. Whether it's in film, because they out there doing something, so they just want to have some evidence that you doing something too. You know what I'm saying? Or that they just insecure, because we do get in things and situations that your schedule will change.
Yeah.
And you tell them that, okay, they done started bringing overtime, baby, at work. I'm gonna have to start working overtime. I was working. But either way, it's an underlying phenomenon going on with that individual that causes them to have that insecurity and go that extra mile. And if you gotta go through all of that, honestly, I don't want to.
That's why.
Because psycho coming next. Psycho where you got me tied up to a chair. Talking about who sent you this rose?
That's why you come in there. That's why you.
On this picture. That was in the wallet.
That's why you start. That's why you start every relationship. You start every relationship by being open and honest. I say, look, I'm 42 years old. I done lived a whole ass life. You ain't the only woman I know. I ain't the only man you know. Let's be grown. If you're snooping and doing all that crazy stuff and not putting apps on people's phones so you can track them and all that crazy stuff. But if you got to do all that, just look yourself in the mirror, take 3 deep breaths, and slap the hell out yourself. Because if you're doing all that, you was wasting time.
Yeah. And in my defense, nothing was never caught. I was never cheating. I wasn't never.
I mean, even if you
But
was,
It doesn't matter.
This is the thing, y'all. This is the thing. This is the thing. Like TT said, you don't start out snooping early in the relationship because you are dealing with infatuation. Everything is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff don't change. The older you get, it doesn't change. Whoever you were when that person was attracted to you, you still that person. If you knew I had nothing but guy friends because my girlfriends was too jealous of me thinking I would take their man, then that's how it still is. If I'm the girl you met at whatever age you want to call a girl, and I was attracted, I'm still attracted.
and is.
But that does not mean that I'm cheating with every that I attract. Because see, then that makes me think that you think that I don't have any standards.
Mm-hmm. Come on now.
And I got standards. But if you treat me as though I don't, then you're not going to have me very much longer.
It's just like I'm going to get you sucker. I'm going to get you sucker. He went home with her and she became a whole nother person. They going to show you that straight up. My Angelo, if a person shows you they all believe him. She started coming out of her legs, her butt, it
wasn't nothing about that wig. Wasn't nothing about her rib. But my question is this. I have a question. Oh, Lord. What is it in me or with me to cause you to do those things?
It's not with
It's not right. I know, but let me finish it. Okay, you going through my stuff, so the problem ain't with me. I haven't changed who I have been all this time, but you have. You're study saying you haven't, but you have. It's just like with your friend. Why are you putting out? Why are you going to the iPhone store? Why are you going through all that trouble? Why are you reading emails, texts, Gmails? Why are you doing that? What is it that you need to tell me I need to know?
Okay. But everything is
Caught up with what, Mo-True?
said and done. Everything is easier said than
That's
done.
true. It really is. I'm just talking shit, y'all.
Ways to stop snooping. Figure out what you're looking for and why. Instead of snooping, go directly to your partner and discuss your feelings and why you're having feelings of mistrust towards them. All this is too much like right. It's the same though. Trust your gut. Think of the consequences and how it would make your partner feel. Not gonna have to eliminate temptation. Indeed. Know that your reasons for snooping through your partner things is never okay or justifiable. Fun fact. Under U.S. law, people have a right to an expectation of privacy. Under federal law, you are not permitted to view, read, or listen to any communication on someone else's phone or electronic device. Some spouses have been found to do this in order to help with their divorce case. While it can help, it could also land a person with facing criminal charges. It sounds good that you can go to that person and express the way you feel, but some people are embarrassed to do so because they cannot themselves even
admit that they have a witness.
They feel that way.
No, but you should wait a minute. But you should be able to feel comfortable enough to go to your partner and
not
let
when
them know.
you're embarrassed. Remember what I said before I started this. Everything is easier said than done.
It is, but how could you feel embarrassed in front of your mate, your significant other, your husband?
It can be done. It can be
It could be embarrassing for many reasons. Once again, like I said, the underlying issue, as it's been stated, is within.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're having, you know what I'm saying, doubts for whatever reason, maybe they're cheating, maybe they're doing this, do you really think they're going to just come to you straight up and be like, sit down, this, I done cheated on you like 20 times. You know what I'm saying? I done had, come on now. Live in the real world. People want to live in fantasy land. Like somebody gonna come up to you and say, "Well, you know, we done been with this so many amount of women, and I done been with this so many amount of men." Listen, even with what Mo Truth said, it should be that way. But if a woman come up to you and is attracted to you, and you attracted to her, and she must around and tell you she done had 5,500 partners, it's a done deal.
You don't even have to have 5,500 partners. You can just have one other partner and they looking at you sideways.
Right, like one other partner they'll give it to you. But when you done had where you
is that true, Mo Truth?
One hand, more than one hand, one they'll give it to you. But when you just start getting outrageous and you get to thinking about the thief, STD, that's why you gonna have time on the partners playing their ass into the bitch.
It's not even 5,500. It's not even one. You tell me if I approach a woman and she tells me that she got one, why would I even compete? I'm already losing. I ain't gonna even try for that.
No, you misunderstood what I said. I'm not talking about that she got a partner right then. What I'm saying is if you come into a relationship where you're supposed to be being honest, and she asks you, well, how many partners have you had in your life? And you say, well, I haven't had none but 8. And then she sit there and say, well, I done had 45. It's different. You like
45, bitch, what's wrong with
right. You might continue on to be casual with her, like, oh, yeah, that's me. Yeah, guess what? She ain't getting no phone calls. Right. I bet you that.
Well,
I'm just saying, you gotta be 100.
You gotta be 100, but this is also
honesty, but
we are also grown.
Do we really want it?
Right, we are also grown. We also know that ain't nobody 40 years old with one person they to be with, unless you still with that person. I mean, I'm just saying. So if you ask a question, you better be damn sure ready that you're ready for the answer. And if you say, oh, I've been with 8 people, you've been with 45 people, well, what are you approaching this woman for? Are you competing? I mean, what is it about? Are you interested in this woman?
I mean, but you don't know that until
you don't ask. What you asking them questions for?
But I'm saying,
that's
snooping. So you saying
that's snooping. Mind your business.
So what you're saying is
you ain't got
exactly.
Okay, so what you're saying is you don't have to know how many people she has had previously.
What do that? I mean, but what is that helping me?
Listen at what you said. You said before you go snooping and go cheating, and that is what I am speaking on. Mm-hmm. Be honest with each other. Come to you and say, hey, I done did this, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, we're going to get together, da-da-da. What I'm telling you is everything sounds good, but not good. Because if I come to you straight up as who I am and put it all out there,
you're saying that now you can't be that real.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I'm just going off of what you said. You said be straight up and be honest. Right. Can you really be straight up and be honest if you could?
Can you really be honest?
We would not be having this
straight up. 100.
Yeah, you can right now. You're gone.
Right. And
we got notches on our belts now. So it's certain things. Yeah, it's certain things that we have to give an account for. My past ain't got nothing to do with you. We at the future. I'm healthy now. I'm worried about what. So that's what I was saying. So he was saying, right. Be honest, be straight up.
So is it easier to be straight up and honest as you're younger or as you're older?
Yeah.
Period.
Younger because
no. Hold up.
But that ain't the point.
Being open and honest comes quicker.
The older you are or the younger?
The younger. It comes open and honesty comes quicker when you're younger. When you are older, it's not you don't disclose everything. You don't disclose everything. And especially when it comes to intimate details. You are not so quick to say, I done had 20. Mm-hmm. You're not so quick to say, what all you have done or what all you are open to. You don't quickly disclose it. But when you're younger, you're like, hey, I'm out here living my best life. I done had this and I done it this way. You bragging something like bragging. But as you get older, you be like,
I don't even know you like that. And we
Right.
being said, we're going to kick it to a break. And when we come back from the break, we're going to finish up. Hit me to a break, DJ Dot.
Good news, Mississippi. Despite almost 600 new cases of COVID-19 and over 20 new deaths, according to Mississippi Today, Mississippi is doing just enough of the right things to continue to flatten the numbers. Great job, Mississippians. Keep up the good work and be safe out there.
And we're back, so we're going to close it all up with, should you go through your make personal things? We're going to go around the table like we normally do. We're going to start with Betty J. Finish up for us on your thoughts.
I stand firm in what I said earlier. It's not worth it, and I feel like whenever you have to resort to that, the relationship is over at that. And I don't think it's any coming back from it, because trust, once you forgive your partner, you're gonna always fear that they're gonna go through it again. So I just don't think it's worth it. Also, I feel like whenever you do that, you already have when you have that gut feeling, we already know. The only reason why we snoop is just to validate and to find what we already know. So with that, like I said before, it's not worth it. And like I said before, whatever happens in the dark comes to the light. So that's all I got.
All right. And let's kick it to our guest, Mo Truth. What you got for me, Mo Truth?
Well, it should be all about a respect thing. What's good for you is good for me. So if I'm not snooping through you, don't snoop through me. Got a question? Ask me. If you can't handle what I tell you, stop asking questions or deal with it.
Right about it. JL7. What you got for me, JL7?
My position still stays the same. Just, pick your battles. Pick your battles. Make them count.
Absolutely. What you got for me, DJ Bob?
Everyone has the right to privacy. It is a law.
Yes.
And whether you have the key or not, don't snoop. Trust your gut, but don't immediately react. Be proactive.
Right.
And try to talk about it. Because you're going to find out a lot when you talk about things. Even if you have to get it from body language or tone, you're going to find out a lot.
Yes.
So you don't even have to say anything to you. So that's it. Be proactive.
Okay.
Don't snoop.
Right. K and Mail always killing on Carolina.
I am. In my closing, I just want to say that when you say it's something in your gut that makes you snoop or do something to find out what your mate is doing, you need to ask yourself before you trust that gut feeling, because sometimes your gut feeling could be wrong. And sometimes it's not a gut feeling that you're having. It's a guilt feeling that you have. And so when you figure that out, then you will have your answer to everything you need to know. And it's never easy. It's never easy to find out that you are not the only person that your spouse, your partner confides in. It's a little difficult when it's of the opposite sex, because women have that issue too. Why are you talking to her? Why don't you talk to me? Well, I was trying to talk to you, but you came and told me about this, that, and third. You came to bed, you was angry, frustrated, and it was sort of hard to talk to you. So you find yourself talking to others, not to cheat, just to have somebody to talk to, somebody that will listen. So on both sides, men and women, take the time to listen. Do more listening than talking. And like the Bible say, be slow to anger and quick to forgive. Easier said than done, I know, but that's just the way it is. I'm out.
That's what's up. And you say the best plan. Right. I'm just tripping. Look, put your trust in God. I'm so tired of hearing people saying the trust gone and there is no trust. Are you trustworthy? Right. Can you say you won't slip and fall? Can you say that you would not ever make a mistake? Because we all do.
Right.
Know that man is human overall. Know that we are born into what?
Sin
And shaped in what?
Iniquity.
So it's a possibility
that we all fall down,
but we get back up. So know that. And the other thing is, why would you want to put that kind of pain and pressure on yourself is to go out there trying to find something that you may or may not find? Do you know the anxiety and the energy you got to put into that? The anxiety that you up there trying to figure out her code in case she changed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to change the code so I know she cheated. No, I changed the code because I got it myself. You don't never stop and think.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just automatically jump on because the code done changed.
You doing something you ain't got no business.
No, I forgot. How many of us don't forgot? Be real.
Yeah, all of them.
Was it a capital letter in there? No. Okay, but so what it tell you to do? Reset. You know what I'm saying? So you got to reset. Okay, say for instance, my cycle on. Y'all don't count our cycles like we do. You know what I'm saying? So I put me an extra pair of underwear in my gym bag. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm going to go out there and meet somebody and I need to change underwear before I got to you. But in case an accident occurs. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, got a little drip through. Let me stop at this gas station. You know what I'm saying? Because we as women now, unless you nasty. Now, I don't know. But if a drip come through my stuff, I'm stopping at a gas station somewhere and changing that over. I'm sorry. Immediately. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all snooping through. Don't even think about it.
Right.
Well, why these drawers in here wet? Because I shot the same, dude. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't trying to hear that, though. So don't be so quick jumping to conclusions because 9 times out of 10, we have already talked about our issues before it even got to this. And because you won't listen, you know what I'm saying? You try to put it on. You act, you moving different. I'm
Acting different because you acting a fool.
But there you go. I spoke to you before I became different. I talked about you before the situation got here out of, they told you, your own gift. Same way with the women because mostly, just to be honest with you, more women go through the man stuff than the man
go through the women stuff. That's
right.
true.
I'm going to go through none of those.
I ain't either.
Whatever you doing, that's on you. All I ask you to do is respect me, just like Mochu said. Disrespect me and I'll respect you. If you out there in the street, keep it in the street. It is no way it should ever cross this threshold. It's me and you, keep it 100. But I'm going to try to do all I can do so it don't even get to that. I live. The whole purpose of getting with somebody is to make that person happy and satisfied with you and vice versa. So that's what I'm on. If I'm slipping somewhere, tell me, babe, slipping in the bedroom. I'm going to pick that up. I don't take offense to that. I feel like I'm looking at lingerie. You ain't seen that in a while. I bet that's going to shock you. But anyway, to each his own. But I want to give a special shout out to Drisky. Drisky, this is your slide in. We thank you for the topic. We hope you were pleased. We hope it answered any questions that you might have. I also want to give a shout out to Hampton Inn. We appreciate you letting us use your facilities.
Shout out to Delonda Dreamy Bath.
Shout out to you, Delonda. You keep on making them dreamy baths. Yes, sir. Anybody else?
I got a shout out to AT&T. Thanks for getting that app off my phone.
Shout out to Mo True, making it do what it do.
Yes, and I do want to thank my special guests for coming. You know, you all are amazing. I thank you for your input. You're welcome back in anytime. We really appreciate you, Mo True. Thank you for coming out. You got any shout outs?
I don't, but thank you for having me.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. Is that all our shout outs? Well, as always, seek God, pray, seek counseling if you have to. Know that
Read your Bible with a dictionary.
It'll help you. It will help you, but you know, find that person. You know what I'm saying? That confidant. You don't always have to go to the opposite sex to find a confidant. You don't always have to cheat to find a confidant.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And know that you're not the only one going through. Everybody going through. Everybody. And we still represent New Silk. Say it with me. New Silk. Say it with me. New Silk. Yeah. And we got the shake jar. Let's go on the shake jar. Best part. Woo, I love it.
Don't get near one of mine.
We don't need to get none of KMA. Let's pray.
We ain't gonna get no more of mine.
Going in. Nervous. What is this?
That's mine.
Oh my God.
Narcissism in men.
That ain't mine. That is mine.
Narcissism in men. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get it all out. DJ Bye. Take it.
All right. And as always, we do not own the rights to any music played on the podcast. All views and opinions expressed in this podcast series are solely those of the podcast panel, current views and opinions, and no one else. The views and opinions do not reflect the views of Vision Enterprise 20, its respective parent companies and affiliates, the companies by which the panels are affiliated with, or may have previously communicated. We will attempt to be critical thinkers and discuss topics from different angles. Therefore, views and opinions expressed are always subject to change at any time. The panel views and opinions are based upon information that is considered reliable, but neither Vision Enterprise 20, its affiliates, nor the companies that the panels are affiliated with warrant completeness or truth and should not be considered as such. But you never know what word or words will bring someone, somewhere, some closure. Again, thanks for joining us.